Hello, boys. Hello, Simon and Edgar and Nick. I'm Olga. I'm from Brazil, and I didn't get to see the World's End yet, but I'm really glad for all the good reviews it's getting. I hope it will be a huge success. And my favorite movie is Hot Fuzz, and I can watch it over and over again, and it's always fun, and I always fall in love with the characters again and find something that I hadn't noticed from the previous 100 times that I've seen it. And I think the trilogy will become a classic, and people will talk about it for years to come because of all the heart you put on making them. And it's been a privilege to follow you since Shaun of the Dead, and I hope you continue to do movies together because we need more movies like these. So thank you so much. I can even begin to express how important you are in my life, and that's it. I love you. I would like to hug every person involved in making those movies. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Hi guys, my name is Karli, and I want to say thank you very much for the movies you've made, and also for being just, in general, amazing people. You guys are like your influences, because like you inspire me, because even though you're adults, you're still into things that are like kind of nerdy and kind of silly, and like you're youthful but you're not immature, but you're into all these things like Star Trek and zombies and sci-fi, and you let me know that even though I'm going to grow up, I don't have to let go of liking these things and being a nerd. That you don't have to grow up and get rid of all the fun things in life. So I want to say thank you for that. I've seen Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. I haven't seen The World's End yet because it hasn't opened here yet. It's going too soon in 4 days, and I'm very excited about that. I'm going to see a triple show, so I get to see all three of them in theaters, which is very exciting for me. I saw Shaun of the Dead, not in theaters, but I saw it a few years ago, and I thought it would just be like some funny little zombie comedy, and I mean it was hilarious, of course, but it like broke my heart, and it made me feel all these things that I wasn't expecting from a zombie comedy. And then I didn't see Hot Fuzz until about 2 years ago because I thought I wouldn't like it. I thought just because I don't like cop films, nothing to do with you guys. And then I saw it and I was like, this is the best film ever. Like, this is seriously one of my top films to ever watch. It's amazing. And I like how with both of these films, and I'm assuming with The World's End too, you can watch them again and again and again, and you can still be like, oh my god, I never noticed that before. Like, they're so rewatchable and they're so enjoyable. So thank you for those films. They are amazing. And Simon in particular, I want to thank you because I think it was about 2 years ago, you tweeted a silly little gif I made of you and the guys from Star Trek Into Darkness driving in this Zoolander Jeep thing, and I mean, I'm sure for you it was just like, this silly little gif thing, but when you tweeted it, it's like all of a sudden I met all these wonderful people who found me through your tweet, and I've met all these fans of yours, and we've become really great friends, some of them. And I mean, I turn on TV and Benedict Cumberbatch and Zachary Quinto are talking about this silly little thing I made, and it's amazing to hear these people that you adore and you idolize talking about this thing that you made just for fun. I mean, it really it made such a big deal, and anytime you tweet something that I or one of my friends made, or you acknowledge it somehow, it makes us feel so good because we love you so much, and to know that you have seen what we do and you know how much we love you, it makes us feel just wonderful. It makes our whole week when you do that. So I want to say thank you very much for doing that. And again, to all three of you, thank you so much for the films you've done, the works you've done. Please don't let this be the last thing you do together, because the three of you just create magic together. And the world would be a very sad place, and your fans would be very sad if you never do anything else together. But even if you don't, I mean, these films that you've done are amazing, so thank you so much for them. We love them, and we love you. Thank you.
Hello Edgar, hello Nick, and hello Simon. My name is Meredith, and I live in Melbourne, in Australia. And yes, I'm one of those infamous Melbourne Pegsters you've heard so very much about. I'm here today to thank you for a whole range of things, not least of all, the opportunity to meet you a few weeks ago at the Melbourne premiere of The World's End. And believe me, that's going to go down as one of the most unforgettable experiences of my entire life. So thank you for that brief but extremely cool opportunity to chat to you and to give you some gifts. Without you and the work that you've done on and off the screen, I wouldn't have that awesome group of friends that I have, known at the moment as the Righteous Frosty Pegsters, I think. We change the name probably every week, but what's important is that no matter what we call ourselves, the love and the loyalty is there. So thank you. Thank you for all that you've done, because without even realising it, you found me a pretty awesome group of friends. And thank you also for the amazingly positive representations that you put on the screen. From all the geeks and all the nerds out there, you've done an awesome job. From the Star Wars hardcore, from comic book geeks, sci-fi nerds, movie buffs, cosplayers, beer aficionados, amateur artists, all of them. Thank you, truly thank you. Thank you for being you, because you have helped some of us truly be ourselves. So with that, have a wonderful rest of 2013 and all that it brings you. We hope that you'll be collaborating again soon, but if you don't, we still love you anyway. So all the very best from our little corner of the globe, and we do hope that you'll be back down again soon. So have a great year. All the best for what's ahead, and don't let the blanks bite.
Hi guys, I'm Sean. No, I'm not. I'm Letícia, and I'm here to say thank you. But first, I want to apologize for my accent, because it's a bit hard to understand. It's like Scottish accent. No, it's not. I just wanted to make a Star Trek reference. So, I'm going straight to the point. Simon, Nick, Edgar, thank you for this trilogy. It's so great when you find something that you really love and you become a fan of it. And you guys know what I'm talking about, because you're fans of most things I love, and you know how it feels. And you guys can actually change little things in our lives. Like when I see a guy wearing a hat that almost covers his face, I scream, "He's ugly!" And then I just run away. I don't even think that they listen to it. But what counts is the fun. You should try do it someday. It's really cool, actually. Yeah. So, and I have a question for you. How do you think you would work out if you were in a zombie apocalypse? Like, how? I thought about that, and I think I'm going to be great if it happens. I'm going to really, I'm going to kick some ass. Really, I really think so.
I mean, sure, the Three Flavours Cornetto Trilogy is good, but I wouldn't say I was anything more than a casual fan. Will you stop doing that? In all seriousness, or as serious as I can be with blue eyeshadow all over my face, the Cornetto Trilogy are my favourite films. They're the best comedy films, and possibly even some of the best films ever made. They're the reason I want to make films, and I've been looking at university courses specialising in film. It's moulded my life in a really big way. It's also the reason I swear more than I should do. But you know, every silver lining has a cloud. Earlier this year I went to Comic-Con to meet Edgar and his perfect hair. I wish I could thank all the production team, the guy who got the coffee, the guy who held the boom mic, the guy who looked after the swan, but I don't know any of their names, except Candy Spanks. Candy Spanks. It doesn't matter how slow you say it, it's still Candy Spanks. So I'd especially like to thank Nick, Edgar and Simon. Nick Frost's acting always blows me away, and his fight scenes, especially in The World End, were brilliant. I would not want to come across the Pink Hulk in a dark alleyway. Simon Pegg is... Don't say something pervy, don't say something pervy, don't say something pervy. Just be normal, don't be creepy. Why is this such a problem for you? Simon Pegg is my favourite actor, and he's also a brilliant writer and just funny man. Don't say something pervy, just don't do it, just... Simon Pegg is a brilliant writer and my favourite actor of all time. And Edgar Wright is my idol. As a person who wants to direct, I would be so happy if I was half as good as him. I can't see a flaw. Timothy Dalton looks straight at the camera in Hot Fuzz and Edgar Wright puts a bloody cashier cha-ching noise to point it out. Good was the word I was searching for there. This is going to take so much editing to make me sound eloquent.
Hey guys, my name's Kerry and I live in Perth in Australia, and huge fan of yours, both as the three of you in a group and also individually. I really love your work. I'm hoping to go into acting myself one day, and I'm studying film at the moment at university, so I really admire everything that you do as actors, as writers, and as a director. Your work is just phenomenal, and I guess I thought a lot about what I wanted to say in this thank you video. I was trying to come up with something creative or something different, but I guess at the end of the day, all I really can say is thank you. It sounds so generic, I guess, to go in a thank you video, but you guys seriously have, the films you've made have actually changed my life in a big way. It sounds silly for, I don't know, films to change someone's life, but without the Cornetto Trilogy, I would not have met some of the most amazing friends that I have right across the world. Because if it hadn't have been for this mutual love of these three movies, well, two at the time, I suppose, I wouldn't have bonded with these people from Canada, from Ukraine, from Germany, and those friendships mean the world to me, and it's thanks to you guys. I would not have met these people and made these friendships and had these great experiences if it wasn't for you guys. So it just means, it means a lot. Thank you. I've seen The World's End 3 times since it came out over here, and it was awesome. I loved every second of it. The comedy was spot on. That scene between Gary and Andy, I don't want to say anything in case anybody else sees this. And I know Karli, who's making this, hasn't seen it yet, so I don't want to ruin anything for her, but that scene between Gary and Andy towards the end of the film was just, it blew me away. Like, the script there and the acting from you guys, oh my god, it was just, it was fantastic. I'd go and see it a million times at the cinema if I could do, but I can't afford that. So, it was just a fantastic ending to the trilogy, and I'm a huge fan of Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. So, from the second I knew that this was going to be a third one, I had to see it through to the end. I was tempted to make the joke there about bitter end, lager end, but yeah. But yes, just thank you. Thank you for making movies. Thank you for keeping on doing what you do. You're bloody good at it. And you just put a smile on people's faces with the work you do. And I can only hope that in my future, if I make it, whether it's into filmmaking or whether it's acting, I can only hope that I'm half as good as you guys, because you guys are amazing. You're the talent I aspire to be, I guess. That sounds so corny, but it's the truth. You guys are amazing. You're my idols, and just thank you for everything that you do. And I look forward to more work from each of you, and hopefully the three of you in future. Just because the trilogy is over doesn't mean we don't want to see more of you guys working together. So yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Hi Simon, Nick and Edgar, my name's Mishka, I'm one of your Melbourne fans. We had such a great time seeing The World's End recently and meeting you guys, it was so awesome. Just as an aside, Nick, you might want to consider a job as a UN ambassador, because I'm just putting this out there, but I think that you could probably stop wars with your hugs, because they're that good. Anyway, I know people will be using this video as an opportunity to tell you how much your films mean to them. So I just wanted to say thank you for being such a positive influence over such a wide community. You've not only influenced artists and crafters and film buffs, but also writers, people who want to get into the industry, and budding pop culture academics like me. It means so much for fans to see other people like them in showbiz. And we can see that you are the kind of guys we could go down to the pub and have a pint or a cranberry juice with and just chew the fat. And that's so important. So thank you for creating the kind of content that brings families together and friends and workmates, people at school, communities, online, overseas, across borders. It's a really fantastic thing, and I think we should be celebrating it. So thank you for proving that we nerds and we geeks can be the masters of our own pop culture universe. Thank you for your wonderfulosity, for being such splendid chaps, and we hope you'll never leave.